And you say, hi guys. Okay, so we're going to speed this up a little bit.
Not too much, though.
Not too much, but, just enough so we're not talking so much. So we're actually, what part video is this?
This is part 3.
We're at part 3. Okay, so we ended it, and we're going to start up at number 21. This many. We're going to start up at 21.
That's how they count in school now.
Yeah.
There's actually a reason behind it. It helps your hands.
Okay, another thing. We're at 21. So
21. Go with friends. You never know when you may need them. Also, try to make friends with the people around you. As we said earlier, they can be your greatest asset, especially if you're trying to get out of the crowd and because you feel nauseous, paranoid, sick, anxious.
And you might actually meet people before the concert too. Try fan groups on Facebook, especially Facebook.
We did for Black Veil Bride. We helped a girl out because she was freaking out about a situation.
Yeah. You might meet people on Facebook and stuff in Facebook groups. If you're going to a concert, try to see if there's any Facebook groups and they're going to the concert too. I know for B1A4, I ended up meeting a very amazing group of girls. I met my friend Jen. I met my friend Denise. I met my friend Nessa. I met a group of girls that I'm really good friends with now. And I'm still really good friends since the B1A4 concert, which was a couple months ago. So, which actually was almost a year now. And you never know who you might meet. So try to meet people before the concert. You never know. Try that on Facebook. Use your resources. And people around you. We actually met some really new people at the concerts. And we actually ended up meeting somebody, that we're still friends with. We meet people at the concerts. Try to meet people. You never know. You actually meet really good friends. So, that's my little shout out to my friends. That's from my friend group. Okay. So, we are at number 22. Don't assume that people around you know that you're holding a spot for friends. I know this happened at the B1A4 concert. I came really early. We told the people around us, hey, I got some people coming. I got like 4 people coming. Hey, is this okay? And they're like, okay, yeah, sure. So we just made sure to tell our friends.
But don't automatically think that they already know this.
Yes. And let your friends know
that they don't unless you tell them.
Let your friends know that are coming to not take long to get there, because after a while it kind of gets a little bit annoying. So let your friends know, hey, if they're going to be a little bit late, if you're getting there at 6 and then they're coming at 8, that's fine. But if you're coming at 6 o'clock in the morning and they're not coming till noon, that's pushing a little bit. Try to work it out with people. And most of the time they'll be like, oh yeah, sure, if you're bringing like 20 people or 10 people, no. But if you're bringing like, 3 or 4, 5 is the maximum, most 99% of the time, you gotta lose that little percent of time. Just tell people. It's better, they'll feel more respected if you actually ask them. They'll be less of a dick. Don't skip.
Number 23 is don't tell a musician or an artist inappropriate stuff if you get the chance to meet them.
Or stupid stuff. But you can't necessarily.
But you can ask them random cute questions. We did at the Black Veil Bride concert. She asked Jinx because we have this.
Hey Jinx, are you a vampire?
Because we had this ongoing joke, and he went right along with it. He said, well, I am 300 years old.
So
you can ask them silly little questions like that, but don't tell them, oh, hey, I want to do this and this with you. But,
we were gonna ask Andy, hey, are you wearing any underwear? Be respectful
we
of that.
Might be too inappropriate.
Yeah.
So we settled for the Jinx question, and she went right along with it.
Yeah, and we know with the Muslims, what concert I want to ask Chris if he'll read Archangel Eyes, but I know it's just a joke,
Yeah, that could be borderline.
But it depends on the artist. If you know the artist well enough, and you know their interviews, and you've seen their interviews, and you know their interaction, most of the time you can actually work your way with it. And also with international artists, like K-pop artists and J-rock artists, it all depends on language barriers. If you're talking to one who understands English or speaks English, Eli from UKIS, Kevin, you can usually, work your way. But know the artist before you say anything.
Yeah.
Same respect.
You wouldn't want an inappropriate question asked you.
Not be like, hey, can I do you?
That's the nice way of saying it.
Yeah. So, be respectful. I don't know how much time we had to say that. Be respectful. So, 24, follow venue and security rules. please, please, please do this. The staff and everything, they work just as hard as the artists do, and most of the time they're there longer than the artists are.
And if you can, thank security staff for doing what they do, because they take the time out of their schedule to do this.
They pulled us over the barricades, and that's, and they pull people out of the barricades. They keep stupid people when they're moshing.
They spray water on the crowd if they need it, because
they keep these stupid people moshing sometimes. Not offense to anybody, but it's the over the things, They keep people from hurting themselves. They keep the artists from hurting themselves when they jump into the crowd.
The Asking Alexandria concert, somebody did get hurt. Thank goodness security was there to get medical attention.
Yes.
Without security being there
and the kid was actually okay. So, but thank God to them. And I don't know what I would do without any stuff to anything. You do get those things where some of the times they can be a dick. I know when we went to the BVB concert, they did it in a way that wasn't really appropriate. We tried to get you for help and everything, be like, hey, can you try to get these people to move back? And they're like, after they did try it, but then they're like, oh, sorry, we can't do anything, we can't make them move back. Well, you're the security, you need to do something about it. But anyway, any venue will actually be very respectful. Steph will actually be really good friends. You can actually become really good friends with them. I know my friend Albert, and I know my friend Jay that do a lot of K-pop concerts. I become really good friends with them, and they work super, super hard to get stuff done.
We're also saying this from experience, because at Creation Fest 2011, we worked stage security for main stage, which when the headliners are playing, that can get pretty intense. We had to make sure people were stayed in line,
and I know the heavy metal stage, we had that stuff too. A lot of the HM stage, we had a lot of the things, Fringe stage. We stand out. You do not know, and my uncle Patrick actually does security for a lot of the festivals and stuff. Creation,
you're running around making sure people aren't being stupid.
They take time away from their lives to do this because they love music. They love doing it, and it's something they love doing. And sometimes it's just for the money, sometimes it's just for the artists and stuff. So
sometimes it's just for the experience.
You always get that dick and everything that always happens, no matter what. But it doesn't make it any better. You bringing yourself down to that level. If it wasn't for security and staff and everything, there'd be no concerts. So they give things they do things for us. So even if it's just, hey, thanks, thanks for me bringing this concert to this venue. You'll be surprised. They'll actually be pretty happy about it.
Yeah. Number 25, pretty important tip. We've learned this one from all the concerts we've been to. Make sure you eat a really good meal the night before the concert and right before the concert.
This goes with drinking a lot of water too.
You don't want a sugar low that will result you into passing out.
Or you'll get sick, or you have a headache. This also goes for if you're outside concerts and too, because of the sun. You can get sick, you can get hungry, and also you'll get pretty bitchy.
Yeah.
So eat a big meal. Don't eat a huge meal right before a concert, because then you'll have to poop and pee and all this disgusting stuff.
But eat something.
Eat breakfast. Eat a nice breakfast. Eat a granola bar if you have to.
Yeah. Peanut butter and jelly.
Bring that with you. Bring snacks with you.
I know for Warped Tour you can bring a homemade snack as long as it's in like a sandwich bag or something. We brought peanut butter and jelly. That helped. We also had this little meal certificate thing for pizza.
We also had granola bars.
Yeah.
Do that. Bring a granola bar with you.
We brought something to snack on, and there was 4 people in our group.
I know when I went to the B1A4 concert and we were sitting in line, my mom brought pizza for everybody. So everybody in our group had pizza. And because I know for me, if I don't eat and stuff, I most likely won't eat during a concert 99% of the time.
And then your sugar drops.
And you get a headache, and then it makes the whole concert experience a total bitch. So.
Okay.
Number 26, refrain from throwing your undergarments on stage. I know they used to do that back in the 80s and stuff. They still do. That's a typical thing. And you don't typically hear that in K-pop concerts, obviously, but I know...
Rock concerts.
I know that happened over in Australia. At an infant concert, some young ladies threw their undergarments on stage, and it wasn't appropriate. So don't do it, ladies. Keep your undergarments in your under your clothes, your bras, your underwear. Keep them inside. Keep those.
And please wear them too.
Keep those puppies. Keep those puppies safe. And also, this might go for guys. I don't know if guys ever do it, but keep your boxers on. Keep your underwear on. Okay.
Don't go commando to a concert.
Don't go commando to a concert.
If your pants rip, nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see your dingling. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So,
if you're at a music festival that is outdoors, this one is incredibly important.
even when you're waiting in line.
Yes. Even outside, if you're waiting in line and it's sunny, bring and wear sunscreen.
I know when I went to the BAP concert, we were sitting in line and it was like overcast and everything. I wore a tank top and I was facing the opposite way. I got sunburned on both the back of my shoulders.
She burns incredibly easy. I don't burn. If I put sunscreen on,
she burns.
I burn.
She's
I have
opposite.
a weird allergy to sunscreen, so sunscreen doesn't really work for all people. But if you're one of the people that burn easily, wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
Reapply it as
you're gonna sweat. You're gonna
sweat it off.
If you're waiting in line, please put some on. Please put some on. You're waiting in line. Doesn't matter.
Even if it's SPF 10.
Even if it's I mean, inside concert, you're fine. If you're inside, if you're outside festivals, please put sunscreen on. You're gonna sweat. If it rains, like a monsoon day, I wore tour.
And also to go along with the sunscreen, if
sunglasses.
You can, sunglasses and a hat, because you will get sunburn on your scalp.
It hurts.
And it hurts like hell, especially when you're trying to wash your hair.
And then it starts peeling, and it's just disgusting.
But anyway,
so we're going on to number 28. Don't climb the barricades. It's there for a reason, people. Come on. You don't want to... There's a difference between being an audience member and being an artist on stage. You paid for a concert ticket. You didn't pay for a backstage pass. You didn't pay to be on stage. That's not a part of the thing. And it's for your safety, and it's for the safety of the artists and the security. Don't do it. Stay on the other side of the barricade. Enjoy the concert. And don't be an idiot. You know?
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. The barricade's there for a reason. Simple as that.
Okay, 29. Pretty important tip.
If you forget this, you need to go back to elementary school.
Don't forget your ticket. If you forget your ticket, you won't be allowed in the show, you won't be allowed in the venue, then you won't have fun.
There's different kind of things. There's the hardcover ticket, and then there's when you can actually have an app on your phone. If you're going by yourself, you can actually do that. I know Ticketmaster does that.
You can also pick up tickets sometimes at Will Call, which it's like the box office.
I know Live Nation has an app on their phone. You can get your tickets, and you can get your tickets, and you can do that. It's not that difficult, people, and you can go and check that out yourself. And they can normally scan them, but always have a hard copy of your ticket just in case. That happened at the B1A4 concert. A couple girls almost didn't get in because they were trying to use the app on their phone, and they ended up having a hard copy just in case. Don't do that. You know, always have a backup. Always have a backup.
Hey, that leads into the next one.
That goes into the next one.
That's you.
Have a backup plan. Extra batteries. Some people's cameras will eat batteries. I know. I took pictures. I took pictures on my phone.
My really good professional one eats batteries.
I took pictures on my phone, and I took pictures on my camera. You know.
Backup plan. Also, have extra money with you in case you need water, food, want to buy merchandise.
You're like, oh hey, I like that shirt. You know, I need a bottle of water. You know, luckily I had extra money to buy a bottle of water at the BVB concert because we both needed water. And
asking. We both bought water for each other.
You never know. So always have backup money. Always have a backup. If somebody has somebody has a cell phone, your phone might die.
Yeah, have a backup cell phone when you're
Bring a charger if you have to.
I know for me, once, have a backup ride just in case because my ride canceled.
Yes.
So then I had to talk to somebody.
If you get separated from your friend, have their number. If you were with a group of people, have all of their numbers.
You can also have a plan. Meet at the merch table after the concert. Meet at such and such a place after.
I know.
If you guys get separated.
I know at the You Kiss concert, I was with my best friend Danny, and I had other people that were in our group, and we're like, okay, we met all before the concert, and we're like, okay, let's meet at the exit door, the one exit door, and that's it. So we should be good. We'll all be like, okay, we'll meet you there. So we all ended up meeting the exit door, and we all met each other. We all saw each other again. It's like kind of like when you when there's a fire emergency, have a designated spot, and you'll most likely 99% find everybody. So be smart.
Number 31, wear deodorant. Nobody wants to smell your BO.
It's disgusting, especially when all the bodies are together, and it's just,
Which this one also leads into the next one, which she'll explain.
Refrain from strong perfumes and cologne. Some people are allergic to it, and I know it's the same thing with the
when there's like 100 other bodies with that same thing, it'll start to be overpowering, it'll give you a migraine,
yes.
You'll pass out.
And it's hot.
We learned this rule, actually, when we were in chorus and theater. We weren't allowed to wear perfume on concert night because under the lights it intensifies.
Just take a shower.
Yeah.
Just take a shower. And some people are allergic to stuff, but they're not going to go on and tell you their whole medical history. Just smell good, wear deodorant, take a shower. You should be good.
Okay, 33. 3. Refrain from using the person in front of you as a camera tripod or armrest. Don't put your camera up here.
Don't do this. This is actually one of the things. This is actually one of the tips and stuff we got from my friend Jen. We were at a concert. She was standing right next to me, and literally most of the concert, the girl had her elbow on my friend's shoulder, and it hurt. It hurt like hell. And this happened to her at the BVB concert. This girl was literally digging her arm into her because she was using her as a tripod. Don't be that jerk. Don't be that jerk. It's just stupid, and it's rude. So, don't do it.
This leads to the next one, 34. Don't be a jerk that ruins someone's first time at a concert. A first time at a concert is a magical experience.
With your little sister Jenny.
Well, any first concert.
Any first concert. I mean,
my first concert got me hooked on concerts.
This goes with ones above all the other ones we were talking about. This isn't most likely a lot of people's first concert. Don't ruin that experience by pushing, doing all this other stupid stuff. It's not okay. Just, think about it. You don't know who's going to be the first concert it is. Just be smart about it. I mean, yeah.
Even if it's your first concert, don't ruin it for other people.
No.
It's not fun if you do.
No.
We mentioned this one previously, but we're going to reiterate it again.
This goes back with the wear comfortable shoes. Don't wear flip-flops. Because most likely people will step on your foot. You could easily fall over the flip-flop, and it'll hurt.
Also, flip-flops have no support, no arch support. They break easily. They don't cover your toes. They're not the safest.
Unless you want to leave a concert with a missing toe.
Don't wear them. Unless you can't get away from it, because I know for Creation Fest, I had to wear flip-flops that one day because I kind of refractured my ankle.
There's exceptions to it, but if you're going to a concert and everything, don't do that. Don't do it. It's stupid. I mean, it's not like you're not going to do it during the winter, but just don't do it.
36.
Don't mob someone if they catch something the musician, artist throws in the crowd. We know for people, I've seen people at K-pop concerts, artists are throwing their bottles, their towels.
At rock concerts, their guitar picks.
At the Big Bang concert, they were throwing
their towel, their drumstick.
At the Big Bang concert, they were throwing their jackets and they threw them into the crowd. There was girls mobbing each other and fighting over it, and that just makes you look like an idiot.
And if somebody has their foot on a guitar pick that's on the floor, don't pick their foot up to steal the guitar pick. That happened to my little sister Jenny. It kind of broke her heart because she's so little. She had her foot on it so she could pick it up.
She's so light.
And the girl just picked her foot up and took it.
If you grab something, be happy for that person. Don't grab it from them. It's rude. And also, when I went to the B1A4 concert, I actually, one of the artists was like facing back against everybody, and he took a picture with one of those cameras that you can pull a picture out. I had it literally right in my hand, the Polaroid picture. I had it right in my hand, and a girl pulled it out. And all my other friends had gotten one, and I was the only one that didn't get one because the girl pulled it out of my hand, and it hurt. It broke my heart. So.
Okay, number 37 goes along with the comfortable shoes. No flip-flops.
This is gonna be our last one before our next part. So.
Wear comfortable clothing. Wear breathable clothing. Don't wear heavy wool coats.
Think
jeans.
about weather. Study your weather before the concert.
If you're at an outdoor festival, wear shorts, tank tops, sneakers, skirts, light pants.
If it's going to be, especially when you're in northern New York, if it's going to be cold, bring a jacket with you.
You can always take more layers off.
If you have a parent if you have a parent that's come to the concert with you, even if they don't go in the concert with you, bring a sweatshirt if you have to, and you could tie it around your waist if you.
At Warped Tour, bring clothes in your book bag. I know that came in handy with us because we had a rainstorm.
A monsoon.
Day. Bring ponchos for that.
You never
There's
know.
always going to be a rainstorm.
You never know. So think about weather. Look up weather before. Keep an eye on that. Just be weather conscious.
Yeah.
So this is our part
3, right? Yeah.
Yes. So part 3, and the next video we're gonna go into part 4. So
4.
see you guys.
Bye.